We are starting day 3 of multiplication with scaling, and remember, by the end of this unit, you should be able to use estimation to help ensure your multiplication with fractions is correct. So I have 3 buckets: less than 3, equal to 3, greater than 3. And I have an array of equations down here that we're going to start with. So let's first start with 3 times 9/9. So I have 3 times 9/9. What is equivalent to 9/9? 1. Anytime my numerator and my denominator match, it is equal to 1. Well, if I say 3 times 1, I'm going to get, you said it, 3. So therefore, this fraction is equal to 3 because the 9/9 is equivalent to 1. Well, let's take the fraction 2 1/3 times 3. Well, right here, I have a whole and I have a whole and a part. So I want you to think about that before you did anything. Would that be less than 3 or would that be greater than 3? I want you to pause the video and talk about that with someone near you. If you said that that would be greater than 3, you are correct. If you look right here, you have 3 and 2 as wholes. If I multiply those wholes together, I get 6. So therefore, I automatically know I have at least 6, meaning that it's automatically greater than 3. Let's take the fraction 3 times 5/8. Look at that fraction carefully. I have a whole times a part. This is a part because it's not a whole yet. I don't have a mixed number and it's not a matching numerator or a denominator. So I want you to think about that. If I'm multiplying a whole by a part, am I going to come out with a whole or would I more or less come out with a part? If you said a part, meaning a part of 3 or a part less than 3, you are correct. So therefore, I'm going to move it here. Well, maybe I am. So looking at what we've just done, you have 3 more to do. And so I see that I'm going to get less than the number I'm multiplying by if I'm just multiply by a fraction. Again, let me repeat that. I get less than the number I'm multiplying by if I just multiply by a fraction. If I multiply a whole number by an equivalent numerator and a denominator, which equals 1, I get that whole number. If I multiply a whole number by a mixed number, I get more than the said whole number. I will be back momentarily as we continue to post or continue to look through today's lesson. Remember, fractions are fun and fractions are fair. You've got this.